Hi guys, this is Dr. Z, and today I want to invite you to reflect on how you're approaching your worries, fears, and anxieties. When we get anxious, there are two things that we do. One, we tend to avoid what is triggering to us. We avoid a triggering situation, a triggering place, a triggering activity, a triggering object, a triggering person. Or number two, we tend to respond to that situation with rigid or ineffective behaviors. You may try to replace your uncomfortable feelings with positive ones. You may try to stop thinking about a particular image. So the way to address our fears is by practicing what we call values-based exposures. The idea is that when you're practicing a values-based exposure, in the service of your values, you take action by approaching people, places, situations, objects, activities, and events that are narrowing your life. But you also learn, in the service of your values, to expose yourself to all those uncomfortable feelings, sensations, thoughts, and images, memories that are happening under your skin. So values-based exposures is really about making room for the discomfort that comes when you are approaching what is outside of you, and the discomfort that comes facing and making room for those uncomfortable experiences, those uncomfortable thoughts, those uncomfortable images. So values-based exposure is not something to do from a checklist. It's not about powering through and just getting things done. A values-based exposure is about slowing down and checking, am I making room for what I feel and what I need to sense and the thought that pops up in my mind right now? Or am I trying to avoid it or replace it or suppress it in some particular way? There is a difference in life when you approach your exposures as something that has to get done versus when you slow down and make room for all the yucky stuff that shows up when you're approaching your fears. And here is why this is important. Because to be human is to be anxious, to be human is to be afraid, to be human is to be worried. And when you learn to approach those experiences, as scary as they are, as part of your humanity, and you learn to make room for them, you give yourself a chance to be the person you want to be and build a life that you're proud of.